Hello everyone, I'm Kichiko. Welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. So in the last episode, um, oh right, we went to the corporation that was over here. No, not over there. I think it was over here. No, no. Over here. That one. We went all the way up to the top of the tower. We heard some stories. Well, we learned what happened, or at least part of what happened. The machines that were being created basically got corrupted, started becoming more aggressive, and doing things that they weren't really. Well, they were made to do, but they were now in control of themselves instead of the human programs, whatever. So the Ted, is his name is Ted? Anyway, pair asked for Elizabeth help. Well, they were partners at first, but then she left because, like, oh, I don't want you to create machines for war. So, he wanted her back so that way they could make something to make the machines stop doing what they were doing. And she came up with Zero Dawn. But at the end of the thing, it sounded like he didn't really want to agree with it all the way because we don't know what she was requesting of him or the remaining humans in order to initiate Zero Dawn. So now we wanted trying to figure out what is Project Zero Dawn and what happened. Because something happened where machines were back in, well, not as violent anymore, but it destroyed, the human civilization. Anyway, that's enough explaining. We have to go to the palace to tell them about Ursa and all the other stuff that happened. Excuse me. Pardon. Today, it's gonna have to be a short episode, which anytime I have said something about something being a short episode, it usually isn't. But this time, I'm gonna have to make sure that it only is like 45 to 60 minutes, so like no more than an hour, because I really don't have time for it. Oh, there's no line today. There's no line of nobles. Is he even out here?
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy.
I'm just catching my breath.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work keeping the city safe.
I'm glad you're back.
Hello.
I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please.
I haven't really not killed anyone.
When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
Nah. Is that what you're really asking? She thought of you. Did she? I don't remember her specifically. I think, this one.
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Okay, bye-bye. Cause yeah, I don't really remember. She probably did say something about like protect him or something like that. But I don't remember it. I feel like I don't know. The only thing that was probably keeping her alive was her own strength, as well as probably that paralyzing thing. Really.
Outlanders hate the Carja, but we work hard as any tribe. Some Osram girl applied to the city guard the other day.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
I already spoke to you. And I need more metal flowers and stuff. Excuse me. Oh.
This is the place.
What's with this jingle?
Home, Dervahl? I got a surprise for you.
Why was I seeing something drip down?
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Stuffy.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs.
What do you want me to do with this?
If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Oh man.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Dervahl promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it. If that bomb goes off, the blaze will ignite in a firestorm. Maybe there's some way I can open this window to get rid of the fuel for the bomb. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force. I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope.
Hope?
But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably
What?
not. Now push.
Ow. It's nighttime.
did it! Dervahl's best shot. And Meridian's still
I feel like there should be
Dervahl
more.
said he'd make a Bob watch.
no way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace. And that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
What happened to that building? Was he next to it?
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
Huh? Oh. Is that it?
Call the guards. What caused that explosion?
Get to the fire and set up a bucket line!
I think this is the first time we've been here when it's dark. Because I guess because we haven't really been in the city.
What happened? I haven't had a blast like that since the liberation. A moment of
No.
time, Outlander?
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Are we under attack?
Supply crate. Have I found this one?
He's just afraid to attack the Shadow Carja.
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts.
It ends here though. Oh, downstairs. This kind of looks like that one person's house that we busted into.
This must be where Dervahl assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall.
Oh, that's great.
Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Uh-oh.
Dervahl.
Time to switch. Actually, no. Let's see if we can do this without getting caught. This is what I wanted to do the whole time. Go that way. Oh, we can't even go that way. Oh. Get up.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carping, you chuff. Someone's got to guard. Over here.
Someone better guard right here.
I might just have to shoot them. Wait, is there anyone else?
Fight from behind cover!
Man, these are some... Actually, should I use the new... her new Rattler? That worked fine. Coolio. Okay. I maybe I should switch to one that would give me melee. Like this one. How does this outfit look? Okay. Oh, it's the paralyzing thing.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you.
He didn't do anything.
I'm going to enjoy watching the Carja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong.
Haha.
I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner.
I like the headpiece. This little thing right here kind of reminds me of Dishonored, actually. How am I going to do this? Nope.
Tasty.
Oh, right. I have to look for the little button thing, right? Yeah. Well, not that. Oh! What? Whatever. Whatever. Are you guys okay? You guys be okay.
What's this?
Hola.
Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now?
Yeah.
Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First
I'm gonna
yours,
burn you.
Then Avad's.
Over here! It's her!
Nope.
Why does Avad always have it?
Ow!
The fight?
Where am I?
I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers and savages now.
Oh boy. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Finish this. I've got a sun god to kill.
Oh man, that's not the right.
Finish this. I've got a sun god to kill. Last thing.
Oh man. Please die.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Uh-oh. Oh man. Excuse me.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Okay, hold it. Hold it. I need ice. Ah! Let me get it. Okay, I need this one. Are these guys just... Ow. I should have overridden it, actually. Oh man. Don't fall off the thing, please. Ow.
Those majestic, murderous flinthawks.
I mean, I would have to kill that one eventually.
Can't carry more.
Oh, did it die anyway? That's great.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up.
We're not supposed to kill him.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up. You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Alright, we're not fighting anything else right now. Oops. Oh. Well, let's do the optional one. Which one is, where is he at? It is optional. Let's talk to him. See what he has to say.
Oseram will spend weeks making a contraption to do a job the Carja can crack into.
Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. She does her house proud.
Aww. I like how they're talking about Telehan.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see,
Well, you're not busy.
I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working. Ha ha! It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh. You think that bit of scrap on your brow makes you smart? I'll bet you couldn't have taken apart my bomb without it. Think I'm done? Think again. I've gotten out of worse scrapes. While the lunkheads in Mainspring dither over how to kill me, I'll dig myself out. Just you wait. When I get out of here, I'm gonna plant a Thunderjaw lure in your bedroom.
I don't go to sleep.
Gotta admit, it burns me the savage tracked me down. Most Nora get confused by anything more than 2 sticks and a string.
Excuse me, what?
Don't you have something better to do? Like choke on a lancehorn. You think that spear of yours is so fancy, but I could craft it blindfolded during a quick nap.
That's great.
Riding machines. Am I supposed to be impressed? Get one to serve me lunch, then I'll take notice.
Okay.
You're like a burr in a boot. You know that? Just so irritating. Hammer to steel. I hate
That's great.
Someday, I'm gonna build a machine with the specific purpose of pulling your braids out. By the great flaming forge, just leave me alone, Red.
This when you go, oh, thank God. Oh, it's like I was waiting for you to stop having insults. But you just kept talking. Oops.
Buy what you need.
Like, I thought it would be like a whole cutscene or something. But it was just... I mean, like, it wasn't really that rewarding. I thought it would be like cutscenes and not just him insulting me the whole time.
Don't let your guard down.
But whatever. We spoke to him. I mean, like, I like how his last thing was to be like, just leave me alone, because it wasn't as loud as the other comments that he made.
Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So what now?
So, after all this, what's next for Errand Vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
Okay.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master, all before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time.
I am quite awesome.
Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Oh.
Huh. She likes me.
Okay, let's talk to the king. Hello. Oh, you stood up for me. That's great.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Nah. I have things to do. I'm gonna talk about other things.
Were you and Ursa, you know?
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient machines, weapons they want to use to strike Meridian.
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group, corrupted machines across the land. When will the attack come? Do you know?
I'm not sure yet.
And we will do what we can to prepare. Keep me informed if you learn more.
Okie dokie. Wait.
Shall we talk some?
Yes, I wasn't done. Jeez.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You're strong, shrewd, and capable.
Yeah. Go on.
I could use someone like you at my side.
I'm not Ursa. I wouldn't say he used Ursa, though. Like, man, that would be kind of mean. I'm not a substitute. I need to go my own way. I wouldn't... Like, he just lost Ursa. I don't think he's trying to bounce back to us or anything in a relationship. Like, granted, maybe, but we also need to go our own way without mentioning, oh, we're not Ursa, or you can't use me like Ursa. I'd rather just keep Ursa out of it and keep that kind of, those feelings out of it, and just say, we have other requests to do.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think either you or I are ready for that. At least, not yet. I've got a long way to go before I find what I'm looking for, and it's gonna take me far from Meridian.
Of course. I didn't mean to presume. You are your own woman, just as Ursa was. But please, remember that you're always welcome here. I hope that today is just a sunrise for us. Not a
Wait.
goodbye.
Did I just... She said that a little bit too kindly, though. I'm like, I do have, like, I do find him quite attractive. But I don't think I would, leave my quest. Okay, so we have this one, which is go to that. I need to find another power cell. Collateral. Where is this at? All right, it's there. That one. All right, yeah, it's over there. I'm like kind of worried that it didn't really take us. Well, the flare would send us over there, though. Actually. Why does it have an X? Can I go back to the bunker? It's leading me back to the bunker. Can I go back to the bunker? Hello? Find a use for the power cell. But it was like saying like I need 2 of them. But it's now giving me find a use for it. We are coming up to 45. I'm not sure how long this is gonna be though. And it's level 25. I really don't want to go all the way over there. But I also want to be done with the Ancient Armory, though. We've had that quest for such a long time. So let's go back to Norland, huh? Look at the old place. Hi. This place probably won't even have anything for me to buy. Oh, okay. I do want a quick save though. I'm trying to see, oops, not that, not.
Look out below.
Girl, stop it. Yeah, it does say replace the power cells. No. It does say that I need 2 of them. I might have to look it up to see if I haven't skipped it already. Like it was in a supply crate that I haven't, that I skipped right past. Or maybe we'll open up one of the things.
Damn, boots are full of water. There, fits. I just need to slot in one more.
Okay, so give me 1 second. Okay, so we missed one in the ruins that we fell into as a young person.
This old place.
Young person.
I haven't been here in years. Wonder what I can find.
So we missed the power cell in here. So let's see. Okay, so we're looking for a closed door that we can pry open. This is the first spot that we saw bodies, though. Right? And this is the place where people were getting hooked up to things, right? So I wonder, was this what they were talking about? When they said like they had to do something, like was it plugging in their consciousness and their memories all in one spot? This must be the door. There was no noise in that. Weird. That's what I would be thinking, right? Oh. Wait. let's see. Oh. But there was something else. A bunker door.
That area back there. I wonder if I can find a way into it now that I'm older.
Wait, what was that? Looks like it was health. Okay. Oh.
Another power cell. This should help me get to that ancient armor.
All good things. Okay, it's not too long. Okay. From Director Evans to all staff, I regret to inform you that our worst fears have been realized. The Rachita salient has collapsed and our position will be overrun in less than 24 hours. Oh. As I'm sure you understand, exfiltration transport is not available. If you wish to abandon the facility and try your luck on foot, you may do so. Lock 2 will unseal at 2100 hours and remain unsealed for 15 minutes. Godspeed. For those of us who rather not die on our feet, there will be a gathering in the community room at 2200 hours, and Nurse Chana will make other means available. I want to underscore how proud I am of each and every person who served as this post. It is important to bear in mind that our sacrifices were not in vain. I hope that makes this a little easier. For months now, I've been signing off messages as Director Evans, but I suppose we can dispense with such formalities now. Respectfully, Ellen. Oh, so like what we thought was them. So yeah, that's why they was all freaking out. Because they were... Well, I thought it was dying from something else, but it's that the machines were coming for them. But here's the bunker. Was I ever in here? Hello? So I'm guessing the nurse... Did the nurse give them, like, things to use to kill themselves with? Question mark? This light is on this body for some reason. Like, I just find it odd that it's right underneath some light. So it makes me think that this person is important. But yeah, the machines. Okay, let me make sure I'm not missing anything else. Okay. But I thought there was another rock formation. Kind of cool that we can just brute force things now.
No room.
What is this? Oh, hidden. Okay. It's fine. I was about to say, is there a map here? Was there another formation that I could destroy? Ah! Don't scare me. Jesus. Metal flower!
These are something special.
Oh my gosh. Yes! We finished the set. Light of the moon moves west. Flowers, shadows creep eastward. Yeah, we can turn that in. Wait, was this on the map even? Oh my gosh, I don't think this was even on the map. It's like I have new eyes coming into. Oh, please. I think that's the door that we pried open. We took some off of that. Okay, so there's another one that we missed, which is the All Mother Temple, to get another power cell. And I might as well get it while I'm actually gonna have to make my way out of here first. I don't think I can get this one. Yeah, because we're not. Yeah, I think I actually had to get it while I was still allowed in there. But now I am not allowed in there. Well, that was a bunch of baloney. I'm coming up. I have perfected. Actually, it's not letting me go up here. Man. Because in the cheat sheet, it's the guide. It says that you have to get it during the quest before, like, after the proving. Alright, because apparently there's like 5 of them. Because, I mean, like, it did close when we came back. No, man, that door is closed. I don't think I can come back to this one. So I have to go to a different one? Let's fast travel to this one, then walk our way back. I wonder how weak these machines are now that I'm more leveled up than they are. Man, it feels good to be back,
good
but
meat.
It didn't open. Can you let me in? Hello? Hello? Unless I messed it up. I think I might have messed it up. Anyway, it says like there's 5 and then you get something somewhere. Oh, we do need 5. We do need 5 for the... It gives me that I need 2. Like, it literally said 2 of 2. Oh, not those runs. This. I'm like, can I pry this door open?
It's 2. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's a clue nearby. I think the old ones use numbers like this to indicate time.
1200. Oh, dang it. Well, that's 12. So 12, 3. Okay, hold on. I need to draw a map for myself. Somewhere. Not a map, but a picture. Because I can't really tell. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not good with... Okay, so we got 12, 3, 6, 9, 2, 10, this would be 1200. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and then 24. Okay. So based off that, that would be 12, 3, 6, 9, okay. So this one turned the clock counterclockwise. Turn it. I should probably mark these as well. Here's how these are gonna go. So we got just one, this one, this one, this one. Actually, it's just the... Anyway, 3, 6, 9, 12. So this would need to be...
Maybe there's some more information
Sure,
nearby.
sure.
Something that will tell me how this works. Looks like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial in the right
Shush,
position.
be quiet. Oh, wait. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did it. Now to check the door. Those clamps have the armor from the age of the old ones. But how do I get to it?
Wait. Did I not need the power cells? A lot of healing items. It said that I would need 5 of them. Ultra Weave Trials. Okay, pass threshold 85 out of 100. Results: ballistic test, shrapnel test, laser test, shield integrity, impact torso, impact arms, impact legs. Weave is not tightening properly on local impact test. We need to optimize existing sensors or add more. Sensor optimization successful, but torso protection still lagging. Recommend increasing weave density. Yeah, because it's at 67. Oh, how did they impact on legs when was the highest and then ends up being the lowest? Given there on the weave density and detection components, but an integration error on the left knee tanked the impact test. Ouch. Subject isn't going to be able to walk that one off. Surgery required. So did they do it? Oh. Wait, is this the...
Just need to install these power cells.
Man.
These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
I do need more. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Progress. You want it fast, cheap, and good, and that's what we're going to deliver. By using a flexible nanofiber weave instead of plating and enhancing protection with a 400 EV hard light micro projector, we've reduced our testing cycle from weeks to days, and I'm confident we can get the suit out by next month with enough production to cover dozens of elite units at least. Better yet, it would be half the weight, half the cost, and offer twice the mobility. All we need is the balance of our funding, a few more techs, and another experienced test subject. I know resources are stretched to the breaking point, but any more delays will jeopardize the schedule, so please advise ASAP. May God be with you and Jane in these dark times. So it still must be, since they're developing stuff for humans, it must still be after the machines started doing things. So I wonder, now that I have to collect the other 3, would that open up the Mother's Crown? Because how was I supposed to know that, well, I guess that means that I would have needed to explore a lot more. And I don't think well, of course I didn't explore enough, or I would have found the power cell. Because now it seems like the only way I can get there now is by walking all the way there. Which... it's not Cradle, is it? No, it's Watch. Maybe I just run all the way there. Did I ever get on this before? I feel like I did. I didn't see anything on there. I know it's now over an hour, but I know that I would be able to cut some of that out. Of me just running around.
Tough, but I'm used to it.
Why in the world are you leaving me here when I can't get up this wall? But I'm definitely trying to just walk all the way there. Actually, I wonder if I'll be able to one-hit those things. Because of course these guys are at a lower level. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Or maybe did I already mess it up by teleporting to the door, because it definitely closed upon my arrival. If not, I'll still just call it for the episode. Because I do need it, because it's one of the power cells. Guys, can you let me in, please? Okay, so we need to put a hold on this one then. So the next one that we hopefully can get yeah, turkey just ran past me. Maker's End. Okay, so that's the one that we ended up getting. Oh, the Grave Hoard? Is that the one that we're trying to do now? Yes. So then I can get that while we're up there. And then Gaia Prime. Is that the one that we weren't able to go in? We don't even know the name of it. Yep, it's the one that we wasn't able to forget. Alright. So the rest of them are in areas that we haven't been. The other two, I mean. So I think what I'm gonna do, maybe I'll save this one for last and try not to teleport by it, or go back to this one and then I'll walk back, and then when I load up the game for the next episode, try it, and if it doesn't work, just move on to the rest of the story, which will eventually lead me to... Well, actually, have we done the Mountain Fell? I don't think so. Hello? Anyway. Terror of the Sun. So technically we haven't gotten to it yet. Okay, great. But yeah, I'm gonna go save. We're gonna try it next time. If not, I'm just gonna move on. I don't have time to be wasting. But anyway, I'm at an hour and 30 minutes. Oh well, I'm gonna save that here. So with that, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Enjoy the rest of your day or your night. And this is Kichiko signing out. Goodbye, everyone.